folks. Chris Waters here with a special sponsored segment from GameSpot's E3 coverage here in 2016. Joining me on the couch, I have Roy Liu from Lion Kong Interactive and Charles Young, the VP of Fuse Games. And we got two things to talk about today, gents, but for now we're just going to talk about one. You guys are mobile game developers, among other things, and we're going to talk about Independence Day Extinction.
Awesome. Yeah, Independence Day Extinction is upcoming mobile game based on the upcoming movie, Independence Day Resurgence movie.
Yeah, that's coming out like next week around here.
Exactly.
And it's not really looking good for the humans in that movie. Is that kind of the way this mobile game's going to play out?
Unfortunately, I don't control the story, how the movie story goes. But in our game, which is really exciting for us, working on that, is like you get the chance to play as an alien against human. Of course, you're always able to play as a human against aliens as well.
Okay, so you got the conflict. You got the two sides, human and alien. You're playing, but what kind of game is it? What genre are we talking about here?
Sure, it's an action-packed strategy game, so to speak. You can refer that as to similar to something like a Boom Beach type of thing.
Okay.
But what's different is you can, during the battle, you can always micro-control your troops, your squad around the battlefield instead of throwing up flares. On top of that, we got a squad system, which is card collection system, right? Where you can loot the cards through every battle, and you can upgrade your squad based on whatever loot you have. So you can just basically keep on upgrading your treasures, troops, infantry, tanks, all of that.
Let's take it back a step. Are you building buildings and then building units from that? Is it sort of like a real-time strategy game in that?
It's a build battle game. It's asynchronized player versus player. Also, it has a PvE session. We have all the PvE session lined up so that you can get through different sections on Earth to fight, with human or against alien.
Okay, so walk me through. I'm sitting down, pull out my phone, I fire it up. I want to play as humans. What are my goals? What are my first goals when I start to play the game?
Save the Earth.
Just going right for it.
Exactly.
You gotta stop the aliens, but how do I do it? Do I start with small units and build and get bigger?
Yeah. You start with the very basic units, but basically the goal is to save the human and go against the alien, starting by looting their resources, starting drilling down the Earth resources, like get them back to their alien, where they're coming from. Basically, you get their resources, we call that titanium or plasma, whatever resources they use. You can collect these resources, put in your building, upgrade, and build your troops, and keep on that loop and a fight against aliens.
Or in a fight against humans.
Exactly.
What are the differences between playing as the humans and playing as the aliens?
Oh, it's a huge difference. Imagine how does it feel like to be an alien? Just think about that. Actually, it brings a lot of difference. Actually, what a cool part is, you can see from the first movie, right? You saw the first ID4 movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, and it's an iconic movie in history. Aside from the famous speech from the prison, what else do you remember?
I remember Will Smith punching an alien in the face.
What else?
A lot of things blowing up.
Yep. And in our game, this is a chance you can leverage the super duper awesome alien space weapon. You can use that onto our humans.
Onto your enemies?
Exactly.
Can you blow up any like real Earth landmarks?
Not in this version. We like to keep it in our upcoming packs.
Okay, yeah, the destroy Tokyo pack, and then your destroy San Francisco pack and taking down the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, that's on our roadmap.
Interesting. All right, really lean into that sort of disaster, alien invasion kind of thing.
Exactly. Actually, a lot of explosion theme, I would refer that as like Hollow style explosion I can experience in the game. And by using the space weapon, as you can see from the movie with explosion scene, you can feel like, okay, it's a different universe of the overall Independence Day storyline.
All right. Now, am I playing against AI opponents mostly, or can I also play with against other folks online?
You can do both. Actually, one cool feature for our game is you can represent your own country. For example, as a human, I can fight for United States, or I can fight for example, China. I fight for UK, so that all my alliance were basically people from UK fighting for UK. And actually, in our game, you can see a whole map where you can see like, okay, for example, US, what's the percentage of the US is dominated by alien? or dominated by humans. You can see, oh, the game changes real time.
Okay, little sort of meta game going on there.
Exactly.
So with mobile games like this, you know, you talked about sort of earning things and upgrading. Are you guys working in like microtransactions for little boosts and stuff like that as well?
Right, we do. Actually, we do it pretty lightly. We do encourage people to play and enjoy that to start off. And actually, we give a lot of, personally speaking, I would think this game, compared to other game on the market, this game is pretty generous for players, so that I always shout to my designers, guys, you sure about this? Our designers like, yeah, for sure. I mean, we like people getting engaged. Actually, we put a lot of incentives for people to start doing the PvP section, where you can fight, you know, line up with your alliance, the humans, with your nation, to fight against alien or vice versa.
Now, Linekong is a pretty prolific mobile game developer in China. So in terms of sort of creating games for, maybe for US market, or certainly at least to go along with the US movie release, how do you guys sort of go about that? How is it a different challenge?
Oh, right. It's a big challenge to start with. That's why we have our office set up in Burlingame, in the Bay Area, to start off. And luckily enough, we have an awesome crew of 17 people in Burlingame. That's where we crank it out all these kind of like spaceship and attacking and the stuff there.
Very cool. Probably a lot of disaster simulations going on in Burlingame these days, huh?
Yeah, well, one of the landmarks to crack definitely is San Francisco, right?
Yeah, definitely. All right, Independence Day Extinction. It's coming to mobile. Can you tell us sort of what platforms and what date you're targeting for release?
Well, it's targeting summer 2016 on both iOS and Android.
Great. Roy, thank you so much for coming and talking Independence Day Extinction.
Thank you.
All right.